getting this award. She didn't say who would. I want to bring in Emmy-winning comedian and host of the podcast Inside Out, Paul Mecurio. He's also an attorney. Good to see you, Paul.
Good to see you, Laura.
Bill Maher didn't say anything about this on his show tonight. A source close to the Kennedy Center, though, told CNN he had been offered the award and was considering it. He hadn't accepted it. An official announcement had not even been put out. Is this what happens, you think, when politics tries to control maybe culture?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, this is the most significant and prestigious, I think, cultural arts award that you can give in this country. And it's been compromised. The credibility's been compromised. I had a lot of hopes. Like you talked about the history between these two, Trump and Maher. I'm like, they're going to give him an award. That's great. Politics isn't involved. And then a few minutes later, boom, my whole world blows up. And I was, we're politicizing comedy awards now. Is that what we're doing? What's next? What are we going to be? Are we going to be filibustering knock jokes or having red and blue seating sections in comedy clubs? Like, there is a process here that's been unadulterated and has worked for years. There's a committee comprised of Kennedy Center leadership, entertainment industry figures, and past recipients. And there's a purity, and they look at the person and they decide this is a significant cultural icon, if you will, who should be honored. And no grudges are involved or anything like that. And now we're beyond that. So what this means is that, we're in this sort of morass of sort of, watch what you say, because you're not going to get the little award that you should be getting.
How is the comedy world reacting to this? I mean, do they see this as a way to sort of silence criticism, or that comedians will take this note as a way to silence and muzzle themselves? That seems odd that they would do that. It might be even more reactionary.
No, I think it's the opposite. I think that in honor of Mark Twain, the irony is feeds right into what Mark Twain was about, which was satirizing power and politics, and that's all of this all rolled into one. This is one fast, fat, juicy irony burger for Mark Twain, right? There's power play, there's dysfunction, there's contradictions, and so I think comedians push back because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be truth to power, but what we've seen, and along with the nonsense with Kimmel and other things, you push back, and there's pushback that's even bigger from the White House. And look, it's not lost on me that there's this eerie parallel to, here's a person in Maher that legitimately won something, and then Trump steps in to block its certification, right? And you're sort of sitting there going, okay, Mike Pence somewhere is going, oh my God, not again. I am turning my phone off. I cannot deal with this. I'm sure that Trump, from what I heard, actually put forth an alternate slate of fake comedians just to fill this prize. So, look,
why do you think
you
Maher
have to
didn't say
laugh at it,
tonight?
Because I think that that's a great question. I think he's smart. He's going to say something, and he's going to probably do it through a show, because then he can write some things that are really pointed. And I don't think he personally cares one way or the other. I don't want to speak for him if he upsets Trump or not, but I think that he's smart to do it on his terms at his time, and rather than do it through sound bites through the media. He can control the message. That's what I would do.
We'll
Plus,
see.
he's got the power to do that. And he should,
Paul Mecurio, good to see you. Thank you.
Great to see you again.